Hi guys from Entino One. I done a video previews this one, but unfortunately didn't come any good. I put in YouTube. I realized the camera have been swapped the video sad away and then I deleted, unfortunately. So on that video I done the test about this one. I'm quite disappointed I had to delete it because the camera comes sad away. I don't want people twist the neck to watch the video, so I decided to delete it. But I can say, or trust me, for whatever I see from this video is what it is. So I'll do the review about this one. This is the Hawkeye Little Pilot. It is quite good. I'm surprised. I'm gonna bring it here. What you find inside, it's a whip antenna. You can use it later on. I'm gonna show a video about this or what you can do with this one. Don't use it for antenna over there unless I modify to increase the range. And get this little cable if you have any monitor or anything, or you can use it for DJI or whatever you can use. Screen monitor, an external screen monitor by plugging on the side here. As you see, just press it here and go to IV out, and then you get the channel from, no, this AV in. You can just plug in and you don't need to press anything. Remember to press is only to AV out, but if you want it in, do not press, you don't need it. So you can watch it here and directly send the signal to somebody else, a video or DJI, whatever you want. If you want the video go in, then you have to go through the screen, press down, I think, if you're the mistake. So press in the middle, few seconds, it will turn on. Little Pilot. This is the 3.5. There is a smaller version of this one. I still prefer this one because you can watch it. The one is too small for anything you want to use it. You cannot even read the number on the top. So my recommendation, get the 3.5 for whatever use you plan. Test bench, or if you want to use for, for everything, this will turn good. The small one probably is good for DJI, is a bit more light, but you lose on battery inside, so no point. My recommendation, go for this one. You can see my hand how big it is. Think about how small is the other one. I think that one is 2.5 inch, but the 3.5 seems better. The previous video I done it deleted by mistake because I realized the camera turned the video sideways like this. Quite disappointed. So let me tell you about my RC and this one. It is really good as my immersion RC receiver. The one I reach 5 km with 25 millivolt, and I guess this one you can do as well, or nearly, very close. There is a very little difference, almost I don't see that much difference between this one and my RC Immersion Uno. Quite disappointed to find out this is nearly as good as that one. Quite disappointed. But it's a good news because this is good. Of course, I didn't use whip antenna because with this whip antenna, you don't go nowhere. What I did, I put, my house is very long, so I go to the other side where there is a window. There is plenty of a wall in the middle, and I've been use pit mode, so very little power, and this helping me to identify the reception. So not even 25 millivolt I use pit mode, and this is the way to use inside the house. Try to find anywhere far over your corner inside the house, and then put pit mode, put in a corner where the reception go at the end of your house, very little. And then you can test the antenna, you can test the reception. You don't need to go out in the field to test this one. And from that swap antenna, test different kind of receiver. I've been use many receiver, and I use a Shin receiver. I have on the Google. I have Immersion RC Uno. It is quite good, and I've been using this one as well. Quite surprised that this is good. I really thought was by some review on YouTube they make this a little bit more poor than it is, but in reality it's really good. I'm really surprised. but to get a reception, remind yourself, do not use a whip antenna, you don't go nowhere. So you need to use a proper patch antenna or pagoda antenna, put some dB antenna, and then you test it with other receiver, and you will notice this is not far away from it. So it is good. With my immersion, I'm quite disappointed, nearly disappointed, bro. My immersion is similar to this one. It's a little different, nearly nothing, I have to say. So, what can I say? I was a bit disappointed. This is good as my immersion. It's cheap, very cheap. I bought that one for more expensive, and the reception is good as that one. You can understand about my disappointment about immersion. But okay, let's go on about this one. Well, my recommendation, if you want to buy, go for it. You can use it for test bench. You can use even a Volva. Stick to your TX radio. If you know how to fix this one, there is a little to fix. I'll try to use any screw to set up this one, but nothing. The best is later on put some Velcro and use some modified things I've already. Stick far away from the screen of my radio, my TX16. So do not put this on the front. It will block your antenna. Remind yourself that. The best you can do, patch antenna, what it is, for your lanyard, you can stick something to modify and stick this on the top. Make sure it's a bit higher. Use any modification, 3D printer, plastic, anything you can modify with a heat gun or anything, with a bit of a screw and put on top. It is nice if you wanna, if you do line of sight and then you wanna just quick watch the screen, it comes really handy. Use a pagoda antenna, bend a little bit to get a good, my idea is to put a patch antenna like I usually use. I use Foxia Eco patch antenna, it's 5 dB. It is really good. On this way gonna work pretty nice. Okay, menu is very simple. I think press in the middle, it comes on the top, then press again and go up and down. Brightness, a format for this is a PAL or NTSC. I leave auto, is always the best. And then move out. Then brightness, contrast, saturation you can fix by yourself. If you want, you can remove the OSD on the top. I suggest to keep it. It is too good to know the battery voltage. I'm gonna try to see if my camera gonna fix a bit better. Come on, camera, fix it. Okay, you can see it is a 14.13. This is the minutes have been on, and this is the B1 is the Fat Shark. The 5.74 is the channel one. B1 is the start from A, B, and this is the Fat Shark. And this I don't know what it is. Probably could be the reception if I don't mistake, I don't know. I didn't test yet. I'm guessing if I put something on the top of antenna and there is a reception, it may tell you the reception. It is just on the back here. Unluckily I switch off my transmitter on the other room. I could have it go up and down. I guess it probably could be the reception. I would suggest to keep the OSD on the top. Usually it doesn't give you no trouble. It's gonna come handy. This is the minutes you turn on, so you know how long you have been keep on this little pilot. Camera focus. Always is out of focus. Okay, there is not that much to do. If you press this one, they go by the band. Press till you find the right band. The band is this on the top here. You can go A, B, C and carry on. And this one for the channel here. There is not that much to do. And then if you want, I don't remember if you on the bottom you press hold. If you don't mistake, no. Then you press no, this is the channel. You go for the channel. I need to go back. No, I'm moving back. Hold on 1 second. Oh, need to go back. Oh gosh, wait a few seconds. So I'm moving my channel, doesn't matter, I will fix it later. If you do not mistake, it's a V, this is for manual, so should be this one. I'm pressing hold, should be for AV out. Okay, now, so if you press, I think, more than 3 seconds, 4 seconds, then it moves to AV out, as you see on the corner here. Still keep the minutes and the voltage of the battery. Probably this is still the minutes when it was on, and then you can plug this one to anything. But if you want, this is for AV in. If you want to take it from another receiver and plug in, and then press again, I guess you're gonna get out. Okay, now you go normal reception, and then if you want to change the band, you press this on the top. D1, R1 is on the top here, if you see. F1, A1, me I go to B1 because my usually channel I use. And this is for the channel up and down. Then when you press this one, press up and down to set it down. Okay, it's a very simple, it's a lovely, and I have to say it is pretty good. I'm quite disappointed this bit nearly my Mershon RC. Of course, do not use this whip antenna. Trust me, you don't go nowhere when you put this one. You have no gain. I think it's most of them have 1 dB gain or even less. It depends the way they make the antenna. Sometimes they even less than 1 dB, so don't expect a miracle. The only thing I will suggest is this one, do not throw away. I will do a video later on what to do with this one. I forgot I could have bring it here. I think I put it back and I have now around me. I will show you what to do with this one. You can make between 5, 8, 10 or 12 or 14 helical antenna with this one. I'm gonna show you. You don't need to break anything of this one or cut anything. Basically bend this one and pull out the tube. You don't need to cut anything inside. You just solder it the way it is. I will show you the video next time. Okay, my goal is Collie, and I will close now. Hope this will help you about this little pilot. I hope this will decide you to buy. Go for it, it's nice. Okay, I close the video here. I don't want to make it too long. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thumbs up for my video, and trust me if I tell you it is good. You can go even for long range if you put the right antenna. You don't need diversity. Use a nice patch antenna. Use it with a bit of a beam. Pagoda antenna from Foxia Eco. You have a pretty wide beam. Trust me, it listen between 60-65% on wide and pretty deep on far away. It does a good job. Trust me, you don't need even a diversity receiver. You can go pretty far. Thank you very much for watching the video. I close because otherwise I make it too long. Hope this one will help you. If you plan to buy, go for it because it's really worth it. Thank you very much. Bye bye from Encino One.